Hi there, welcome again to Getting Younger. So one thing that's been on my mind a lot is, can I do exercise while I'm fasting? And what will happen to my body if I'm not supporting the energy that I'm using with food? So I do the 16-8 method of fasting, where I'm not eating for 16 hours and I am eating for 8 hours. I'll eat usually early in the evening, and then in the morning I wake up and I like to do exercise first thing in the morning. I lift weights. I don't lift heavy weights, as you can probably tell. However, I do lift weights that are heavy for me. Now, the question I've got for myself, and which I've been researching, is what's happening if I'm lifting weights while I'm fasting? And is it bad? And the good news is, no, it's not, according to the research. So in my experience, I'm only seeing small gains. I'm seeing muscle definition and I'm seeing toning, which is great, because that's my body's kind of lost a lot of its body fat, and my body looks more like it was when I was much younger, more like in my 20s or 30s, which is fantastic. However, I'm not gaining muscle mass. But if gaining muscle mass is your goal, then fasting and doing weight training at the same time probably isn't the best way to go. So the reason for this is, when lifting weights during a fasting state, your body will use the reserved fat, the stored fat in your body, as fuel. So you will definitely burn fat quicker, which is great news if you're looking to burn fat, which I suppose a lot of people are, but you won't gain muscle mass. This is why it's commonly recommended to eat protein a couple of hours before your weight training or after your weight training to promote muscle growth. But obviously this isn't possible if you're fasting. So, well, one thing that I do to try and gain a little bit is to try and put the weight training towards the end of my fast. So let's say I want to train in the morning, I'm going to have to start my fast a lot earlier the day before, which is fine. You just have a very early dinner. Now, the other thing to remember is that your performance will probably be affected if you're fasting. So again, if you're looking to put everything into your training session, then again, fasting and training at the same time may not be the best thing for that goal if you really want to put everything into it. So maybe do your training on a day where you're not fasting, or just accept that you're going to not maybe have your full energy that you may have if you'd been eating a couple of hours before. So this is something you obviously have to judge for yourself, because if you're someone like me who's very slight, who doesn't have big muscle mass, and obviously my performances and my training session is going to be very different to somebody who's been training a lot and is used to going to the gym, doing big workouts. They're obviously not going to, we're in different worlds there. So you just have to judge it for yourself and try and figure out what's right for you, understanding what's going on inside your body, and understanding that your performance may not be as good as it would be if you were not fasting. So I hope that helped you a little bit if you're just starting to get into fasting and you're understanding the benefits of things like weight training for longevity. And if you liked what you saw here, please like and subscribe, and remember to please leave me a comment, because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.